Good morning. We are day. Oh, hey, hey. We are day 21. Living that RV life, bro. And today we're talking about keeping with your schedules and not really reliving, like redoing what your normal life would be because you're living in a different space. And by what I mean by that is whatever you would do or whatever we would do in the house, we do here. We haven't changed anything. We've just cut the space by
Significantly.
75%. So what's one of the number one things is like our favorite thing that we are keeping with tradition and we have done ever since we've been in here?
Clean Sheet Sunday.
Clean Sheet Day is Sunday, and so Sunday is the Lord's Day, and we keep it. And we go to church around 10, then we have lunch, and then we screw off pretty much. Sometimes I'll work or whatever, sometimes Emily will work. But somewhere in there, the sheets get washed by magic elves who come into the laundry room and clean them. And then we have clean sheets for for however long they last. I'm not going to say how long we keep them. It's all week. It's all week. So that is a thing. We've gotten some questions. I'm gonna just drop this down here. We've gotten some questions, comments. You're not loving that look, sister.
No.
You need to push forward
It's
because
very-
your face is shadowed. Please push forward. Thank you.
Close on my face, and I don't like it.
I'm so sorry. You had the opportunity to maybe do something different, and that's what you chose, and I don't mind because you're beautiful. How about that?
Okay.
You're not believing me. Okay, so like I was saying, God, man, sometimes doing this video stuff. We got some questions and comments on some of the videos, and please, I encourage you guys, say something funny, type farts. I don't really care what you put down there, but leave us a comment. It's fun, and make sure you subscribe to this channel so you get all of our dumb updates that are less and less entertaining each day as we go. But a couple of the comments and questions that we got were really actually very good from one of our friends, Miss Brandy Roberts. She was asking a lot of stuff. I'm not going to answer all of them, but a couple of the things I thought were very interesting, like what do you do if you're not super familiar with all of the connections and the ongoing, like the behind the scenes stuff of the RV, and you would do what I did. You would YouTube the crap out of RV stuff. Can you push forward a little bit more?
Yes,
You're still
I'm
in the
sorry.
shadow.
I actually just called Justin and say, hey, what do I do about this?
That's probably a good thing, but what if you couldn't get in touch? There are so many videos
I just keep calling
on how RVs work and stuff, so I'd encourage you to, educate yourself on it. If you're buying a brand new RV, they're going to tell you how everything works, but if they don't, a lot of the stuff is very self-explanatory. A lot of the stuff functions just like a regular house. So, but if there's something that you don't know, check videos on YouTube. One of the questions specifically was like, how do you know, when it's time to flush tanks, or how do you know how much propane you have and stuff like that, like utility stuff, which I thought was a fantastic question. Gauges let us know this. We have actually right up here, this guy right here is a gauge, and you can just press those buttons. I'll press one and you see it lights up. And it'll tell me, that's telling me I have full battery, but I don't. I've bypassed the batteries. I have a South Louisiana rigged that bad boy because my 12-volt batteries had been destroyed and I need to replace them. And I will be replacing them. Can you push forward a little bit more?
I can't.
I love you so
fall
much.
off the sofa.
Just fall off the sofa, baby. It's fine. Just go for it. You're very important in this video, and I don't want your face to be shadowed by my stupid big head. I apologize. So I have that rewired, but that's beside the point. We have gauges typically built in your RVs, whether it's a fifth wheel or a pull behind or it's a motorhome RV. They have gauges. If they don't have gauges, then specifically like for propane, you can get a gauge and put it on your tank. And if you opt to not do that, then when you don't have hot water or your refrigerator that might have been running on propane doesn't work anymore, or your heater isn't hot, you don't have propane. And that is one of the ways I knew we didn't have propane one day, was because it was cold in here and I no longer, are you tired? Am I boring you to death with the inner workings of RV life? Bruh?
Maybe.
All right, well, anyway, gauges. Gauges are how you know what's going on. And I think that the freshwater has a weep hole. The freshwater is like where the shower and the sink drains, not where the poop goes. And it can kind of leak if there's too much water in it. So that's a thing, because if you don't check your gauges, this is going to leak on the ground. So don't let that happen. And I just flush them about every 3 or 4 days. And one real big pro tip with that is, and this is something that I learned on a YouTube video, was flush your black tank. Okay, that's where the poo is. And then once you've flushed that out, then flush your gray tank, and it will wash whatever's in the hose down into the septic system, and it'll clean out the hose. So pro tip. Then you disconnect it, and then you hose it out, and then you spray it with bleach, and you wear gloves. But yeah, I'm gonna probably, like, as we go, we're gonna be in here for a minute. So Mimi said we are doing the tour today. So I may just put it up and not wait for an update or anything like that. So as soon as I have it, we'll do the inside tour today. We may even get to the outside tour. But as we do outside tour stuff, I might just break it up into small videos that kind of just go over what the connections are and how that works. Any other traditions that you think is good to keep? Anything that you normally do in your house, just do it in here so it doesn't make this life strange. And it doesn't turn your world too much upside down, because that's the biggest thing is you want to try to make as comfortable of a transition as possible.
That's it.
Emily's really bringing the heat this morning.
I'm tired.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I still haven't fixed that leak. I put another whole half of a roll of duct tape on it, and it definitely slowed it down. You would agree? Mm-hmm. But it's still kind of just like weeping in, so more product and more on that later. Thanks for tuning in. Make sure that you subscribe to the channel. I cannot stress that enough. We need to get the subscribers up so we can get that. I don't really care after we get 100 people. We need to get them up so we can get our personalized URL so I can share it. You can just find us at RMR Home Services or RMR Home. If you search in YouTube, it should pop us up. But yeah, thanks for watching. This was day 21, right? 21? Yep. And we will see you tomorrow for the 22nd day of that RV life, bro.
Bye.